Good afternoon, it's Nerfcraft, and this is Dameon's level 6 upgrade. So as you can see here, we have a package. And if you can make out what that says, you will be able to see Quick Run 1060 60A. Now, if you don't know what Quick Run is, it's a line of motors and ESCs that Hobbywing made. I did get Dameon a new ESC, but this one's going to be a little bit different. Typically, what would happen is something on Dameon would burn out, and then because that burned out, the ESC would burn out because it's already under so much stress because Traxxas took away that stupid heatsink that was keeping it cool. So once that burns out, I can't drive Dameon anymore, even after I get like a new motor. And I was going to go ahead and get another XL5 ESC, but after seeing this little pile that I've got right here, yeah, I think I'm going to try something different this time. So that's where I get the Quick Run. Quick Run from Quick Trip on eBay. Found me this ESC. It was under 20 bucks. And there's one other really cool feature to it that I really like, because it matches Dameon, but you'll see that in a minute. But quick post on URC, and everyone said it was really good, and I wouldn't be disappointed, so I hope they're right. Let's go ahead and get this package opened. Geez, that's a lot of layers of tape and packaging. But you can see that it does come packaged in this nice little box, so that's actually kind of nice. You can see it says right there, Quick Run 1060 brushed electronic speed controller. And you may be able to see the feature right there that I was talking about. So let's go ahead and get this box opened and check this thing out. Alright, I pulled off the plastic wrap. So let's go ahead and push out that little insert right here that this apparently has. It looks so beautiful. Wow, it's a lot smaller than I thought it would be. I'll be right back. Okay guys, so this came off my Exceed RC Infinitive, and I thought that the Quick Run would be almost exactly like that. However, if I can get this out real fast, you can see right here that the Quick Run is actually quite a bit smaller than the Infinitive ESC. It does still use the little tabs here to enable and disable LVC or the brakes, however you want it set up. Instead of using a red and black wire to the motor, it uses yellow and blue, but that shouldn't be a big deal. I'm just going to have to figure out which way the polarity is, but if it's like Donatello, then I think it should be blue is negative and yellow is positive. But I guess I'll find out. If the motor runs backwards, I reverse them. But yeah, this is way smaller than I thought it was going to be. You can see it does have a nice little switch here. If you compare it to the other ESC here, switch is a lot smaller. But it does have like a little rubber protector on it. Don't know how this switch is going to hold up. But if it keeps turning off or acting shoddy on me, I'm just going to bypass it. I've had it happen a few times before with some old ESCs, and it's kind of annoying. It's, you know, sometimes you might as well just bypass it, but we'll see how it goes. So, as you can see, it's red and black, just like Dameon. So that's a special feature I was talking about. But, let's stop talking and get this thing installed already now. For the ESC itself, before I install this, there's one little thing I would like to do. As you can see, it comes with a Tamiya connector on the end. I don't want a Tamiya connector on my ESC. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this XL5 ESC right here. I'm going to take the connector off, disassemble it. I'm going to cut off the Tamiya connector. Then I'm going to install this connector on it. And I guess it's a good thing they included that shrink tube, because, yeah. Let's get this installed. Alright guys, I'm finally done with the connectors. And as you can see, I don't have the Traxxas connector on there. And the reason for that is I was trying to put it on, and I realized that the tabs have been used too many times, so it can't get in to the housing of the connector properly. So I think because I've switched that connector around several times, it's just done. It's not going to clip in the way it should anymore. Can't get it all the way in. So what I ended up doing instead was I just put on some power pole connectors. This will allow me to use most of our batteries for now. Alright, I decided to mount the ESC in this orientation with the tabs facing the left of the truck, because I'm going to go ahead and mount the switch right about there so that I can easily access it right behind the body. It'll allow me to slip the motor wires through the shock tower pretty easily, and I'll be able to put the ESC wire right behind the ESC, so it'll look clean and it'll look natural. It'll also give me easy access to the tabs. So what we need to do now is take the ESC wire and plug it into channel 2 on the receiver. Now I can screw on the top of the receiver box. Now I can go ahead and push the wires into the receiver box to clean up any slack, and screw on the top of the receiver box, which I need to go find. With the wires in place and the hold down clamp in place, we can go ahead and use the rest of that double-sided sticky tape to mount the switch. Now all that's left to do is to plug in the motor wires again. Like I said, I think that blue is black and yellow is red. So blue would be negative and yellow is positive. But I will let you know if that is wrong. With the motor plugged in now, that should be it. So let's get a battery and see if this thing works. Alright, we have a battery plugged in. Got the transmitter right here. Let's go ahead and flip the switch. It beeped at me. Got steering, no problems there. Alright, let's see. Awesome. Makes a little beep there as well. Strong brakes, but no forward brakes, so that's just like before. It does have some other settings where you can disable reverse, or even have just forward and reverse. And I think someone on URC said that that's like a drag brake or something like that. Alright, let's see what this does. Oh, so there's like... Wow. So it just brakes as soon as you let go of the throttle here. You can see I can just keep going back and forth like that. But I'm guessing that's not healthy for the transmission, so I'm going to put it back to where it was before, because that's how the XL5 had it set up, and I like that setup. And I do not feel like breaking something in my transmission today. Thought you guys might like to hear the little startup sequence that it gives you, so this is for nickel metal hydride. Alright, so to put it into LiPo mode, you just need to put the jumper up front from the right side over here over to the left side. So let's go ahead and see what that sounds like. Alright, we turn it on. Alright, I got my dad's Zippy 3S LiPo that I bought him for Christmas plugged in. Let's see how many beeps that gives us. Here goes the ESC. But that's it. Dameon's finally operational again, and that makes me happy. So I'm gonna go beat the crap out of him and make him not operational again. So I will see you all later. And that was Dameon's level 6 upgrade.